Welcome to another week of Kona Kids Podcast. We're glad you're here.
Yay!
While listening to the Kona Kids Podcast, keep in mind that all stories are make-believe. If you have a topic request, you're welcome to share that idea with us. You can find our email and website in our episode description. Don't forget to follow the show so you don't miss any episodes. Let's see what Andy has in store for us today.
Hello, Kona Kids, and welcome to this episode of the Kona Kids Podcast. Today, we are going to talk about what it means to have stage fright. So, a lot of you, I'm sure, are getting ready to do some Christmas concerts, and stage fright is a really common emotion that people get when they're not really familiar with going on stage. It's very normal and kind of healthy. It's one of those stresses where we feel it and then it's over. So our body gets used to dealing with that feeling of stress. So it is one of those stressors that we say here at Kona Kids, that's a healthy stress, something that is short and it ends relatively quickly, and we can feel a sense of relief when it's over. So what we're going to do is Andy's going to read a story, and then we've got a little activity for you to try, and a worksheet that is included in our episode description. It is free if you have a grown-up that would like to take a look at it or print it off. And so sit back, relax, and see what Andy's story is about. This story is called Stage Fright, written and read by Andy Dale. It is such an exciting time of year. There are so many things going on over the next few weeks. I get to do a Christmas concert tonight at school. I get to make gingerbread houses with my big buddies. I'm going to a Christmas train. And best of all, my cousins are coming to stay for the holidays. I can't wait. December is just the best. I am so excited. Today, we are working on our Christmas concert songs and the lines for the school play. I get to sing one of my favorite songs, Jingle Bell Rock. It's so great and upbeat. And our whole class gets to stand and do a bunch of actions and I get to stand in the front row. Our music teacher said today we are going to do a practice run in the gym. My friend Gracie gets to stand beside me. She's so nice and we have so much fun together. Okay, class, we're going to walk quietly down to the hall, single file, so that we can go to the gym and practice on the stage, Miss Rouge said. We all stood up and made a line at the classroom door. Joey, behind me, he started flicking my hair back and forth. I said, "Don't," and then he kept doing it, so I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. Gracie, my friend, yelled at him to stop. "Excuse me," Miss Rouge says. "We can give clear messages without yelling at one another," she said to Gracie in a very stern voice. Gracie's face went red. I held her hand and squeezed it. She looked embarrassed. I just felt so bad. She was just trying to help me. As we walked down the hall, the class was silent. "Thank you for walking so quietly," Miss Rouge said. "Now, we will be standing here on the stage in the same order we were in the music room," she said. We all took our spots. I noticed that Gracie was still not quite feeling herself. "It's okay, Gracie. Thank you for trying to help me," I whispered. Gracie looked up and smiled at me. I held her hand and let her know that I was here for her. "Let's start with song 1, Miss Rouge said. We sang our song and noticed a big difference being in the gym versus the classroom. When we were finished practicing all our lines and doing our songs, the bell rang, and we were able to go straight outside for recess. "Are you okay, Gracie?" I asked her. "I am now. Thank you for helping me. I shouldn't have yelled, but I was feeling really embarrassed that Miss Rouge said something to me in front of the whole class," she explained. "It's okay now. I know she just doesn't want you to yell at other people." "I'm sorry you felt embarrassed," I said. "Thanks, Maisie. I'm glad you're my friend." The rest of the day went as it should. At the end of the day, the teacher told us we need to get back to school to be in our classrooms to get ready for the concert. When I left school, I saw my mom and my grandmother waiting in the car. I ran over and hopped in the back seat. My brother jumped in on the other side of the car. "Hello, team. Are you ready to get something to eat and come right back?" my mom said. "Sure are," I said, feeling so excited with the change in the evening plans. "I'm just delighted I get to come and watch," my grandmother said. "Me too, Gigi," I replied. At dinner, we discussed how my brother's class will be playing recorders and singing a song. We talked about my class and how many actions we get to do within the songs. We got changed in our costumes in the restaurant bathrooms. I couldn't wait to get back to school. I was just itching for my mom to pay the check. When we arrived at school, my mom signed us in with our vice principal and we made our way down to our classrooms. It was so fun seeing everyone all dressed up and ready. "Hello, class 3K, Mr. Kirk said. "There are some exciting things we are going to get to do tonight. But first, we are all going to stand beside our desk and we are going to do a calming skill," he said. Calming skills? What for? I thought. "I want everyone to put one hand up, 5 fingers in front of you. I want you to put one finger down each time you take a big breath in and slowly release it," he said. "Let's try this together. 5 fingers up. Take in one big breath. Hold it and breathe out. One finger down. You should have 4 fingers up now. Okay, take another breath in and hold it and breathe out slowly. Now you should have 3 fingers showing. Let's keep going. Take one big breath in. Hold it and slowly let it out. Now you have 2 fingers up. Take one more breath in. Hold it and slowly release it, he said. Last one. Take one big breath in. Hold it. And now slowly release it. Now please take your seats, he said. Man, any excitement and nerves I felt were gone. I was so calm after doing that breathing, sitting there in my desk. We are going to head down to the gym in about 20 minutes. So while we wait, we are going to play a few games up here on the board, Mr. Kirk said. We played a few games until an announcement came into our classroom. "Mr. Kirk, we are ready for you to bring your class down to the gym." "Okay, 3K, you heard her. Line up at the door," Mr. Kirk said. We stood in line. As we walked down the hall to the gym, I started to feel really nervous. I hadn't felt nervous before this. I could hear all of the clapping and the laughing of the audience. The class that goes before us was just going on stage, and the class that was done was leaving the gym. I started to notice my hands get really sweaty. I felt my heart beating really fast, and I felt a little nauseous. "Shh," Mr. Kirk said with his hands quietly. "We're next. Get ready." Suddenly, I started to cry. "Oh, Maisie, what's going on?" Mr. Kirk said, looking concerned. "I'm just nervous," I said, feeling a giant lump in my throat. "Okay, let's practice the breathing we did in the classroom. Put your fingers up." Mr. Kirk stood. He snapped his fingers. The whole class looked up at him. He put his hand in front of him, showing a 5. We all took one big breath in, held it, and slowly released our breath. We did this until no fingers were up. I did feel a little better, but still was feeling a little nervous by the size of the gym and all the grown-ups in there. We walked onto the stage. I could see so many people looking at me. I started to breathe a little funny again and feeling that feeling in my throat. Gracie took my hand and squeezed it. She leaned over and said, "I'm here with you." I smiled back. She was. It wasn't just me on the stage. There was my whole class. People were not all looking at me. Miss Rouge finished introducing our class, and we started to sing. Once we started, I forgot all about the audience. I just focused on Mrs. Rouge. When we were done, it felt so nice to have all of the audience clapping for us. And when I got off the stage, I felt really proud of myself that I did it. Back in our classroom, I felt such a sense of relief. "Thank you for helping me up there, Gracie," I said. "Of course. That's what friends do. You helped me earlier in the day, and I got to return the favor," she said. My mom and grandmother signed me out. "We're so proud of you," my grandmother said. "You did amazing," my mom said. I felt really proud of myself. I did it. I worked through my nervousness and did it. The end. Okay, Kona kids. So if you are a child that gets to do a Christmas concert this year, or maybe you are doing a dance recital or a choir performance or even a piano event, something where you have to be on stage in front of other people, one of the things that we learned in that story was doing a little calm down breathing exercise. And then the other thing that some children find very helpful when they are going to do something new, like being on a stage, they like to do certain things that help them feel calm. So sometimes having a support buddy, like having someone like Grace with you, or something that you can bring, that maybe a necklace or a bracelet or something that you can just touch and remind yourself of a person that really cares about you and really loves you, and you can touch that and just be reminded that they're there with you on stage. The other thing that Maisie did in the story was she just watched her teacher. So that helped her keep her mind off all of the audience members and just helped her focus on what her job was up there, which was to sing and be happy and excited for the Christmas concert. So those are some things that you can try in order to stay calm while you're doing something on stage. The other thing is what we tell ourselves. So sometimes when we go to do something new or exciting, we forget and we start saying things like, "What if this happens? What if that happens?" And so one of the things that I really encourage you to do, Kona kids, is that you're always telling yourself something that helps build you up, that helps make you feel calm, that helps bring your confidence out in you. So sometimes kids will say to themselves, like, "I can do this. I've done this before." And that helps build their confidence. It helps remind them that they can do it. Or something like they're not like great, like Maisie did in the story, where she realized that not everybody was there watching her. All the eyes weren't on her, they were on their whole class. So that helped her to feel calm as well. So on the worksheet that is free to download, it's on our website. It has the 5-finger breathing exercise and a few little ideas or questions for you to kind of think about what can help you feel calm if you are doing something on stage. And that's it for today, Kona Kids. We'll see you next week. Bye.
This podcast is created in Canada by Kona Kids. Your host is Andy Dale, a registered clinical counselor. Please remember this is for entertainment and educational purposes and not clinical advice. Thanks for listening. I hope you tune in next week.